Have you ever been at the brink of giving up? That moment when the obstacles feel insurmountable, the path seems endless, and the weight of failure presses heavily on your shoulders? Everyone faces this crossroads. But what separates those who succeed from those who don't is one simple thing: persistence. Never quit. 3 simple words that carry the power to transform your life. These words are not just a mantra, they are a mindset, a way of living. Let me tell you something. Life will test you. It will throw curveballs your way, make you question your worth, and push you to the edge. But those moments of doubt, they are the very moments that define you. Think about the world's most successful people. Athletes, entrepreneurs, artists, leaders. Do you think they never faced failure? Do you think they never doubted themselves? Of course they did. But they had one thing in common. They refused to quit. Take Thomas Edison, for example. He failed 1,000 times before inventing the light bulb. When asked about his failures, he didn't call them mistakes. He called them steps. Steps that taught him what didn't work and brought him closer to success. And what about you? What are you willing to endure to achieve your dreams? Because here's the truth. Quitting guarantees failure, but persistence keeps the door to success wide open. Let's be real. The road to your dreams is not paved with gold. It's rough, full of potholes, and often shrouded in darkness. Some days, you'll take 2 steps forward, only to be pushed 3 steps back. It's frustrating. It's exhausting. But it's also necessary. Every challenge you face is a lesson. Every failure is an opportunity to grow. You may not see it now, but every setback is preparing you for something greater. It's building resilience, shaping your character, and making you stronger. Remember this. The pain you feel today is the strength you'll use tomorrow. Here's the thing about persistence. It's not about grand gestures or dramatic comebacks. It's about the little things, the small wins. Maybe today you didn't reach your goal, but you got closer. Maybe you stumbled, but you stood back up. Celebrate those moments. They matter. Success isn't achieved overnight. It's built brick by brick, step by step. So, focus on the process, not just the outcome. Keep showing up, even when it's hard. Especially when it's hard. Whenever you feel like quitting, go back to the beginning. Remember why you started. What was the dream that lit a fire in your heart? What was the vision that made you believe in yourself? Hold on to that. Write it down. Speak it out loud. Let it remind you of what's at stake. Because when you quit, you're not just giving up on the goal, you're giving up on the version of yourself that you were destined to become. Quitting means letting fear win. It means letting doubt dictate your future. Don't give it that power. Now, let's talk about those voices in your head, the ones that whisper, "You're not good enough," or "This isn't worth it." Here's the truth. Those voices are liars. They feed on your insecurities and thrive on your doubts. But you have the power to silence them. How? By drowning them out with action. Every time you take a step forward, no matter how small, you weaken those voices. You prove them wrong. It's not about being fearless. It's about acting despite the fear. Courage is not the absence of fear. It's the triumph over it. No one succeeds alone. The people you surround yourself with can either lift you up or drag you down. Choose wisely. Surround yourself with those who believe in you, who push you, and who remind you of your potential. Avoid the naysayers, the doubters, and the ones who tell you to settle for less. Find mentors, friends, and role models who inspire you to keep going. Let their stories fuel your determination. Take a moment to close your eyes and visualize your success. See yourself crossing the finish line, achieving that goal, living that dream. Feel the joy, the pride, the sense of accomplishment. Hold on to that image. Let it drive you forward. When the road gets tough, revisit that vision. It's not just a dream, it's a destination. And every step you take brings you closer to it. Before you give up, ask yourself, what is the cost of quitting? When you quit, you lose more than just a goal. You lose the lessons, the growth, and the progress you've made. You lose the chance to see what you're truly capable of. Quitting doesn't just affect you, it affects everyone who looks up to you. Your friends, your family, your community. When you keep going, you inspire others to do the same. So, when you feel like giving up, think about the people who need you to succeed. Here's the hard truth. The biggest obstacle you'll face is not the competition, not the challenges, not the failures. It's you. Your doubts, your fears, your excuses. They are your greatest enemies. But they're also within your control. You can choose to give in to them, or you can choose to rise above them. The choice is yours. When life knocks you down, get back up. When the odds are stacked against you, push harder. When the world says you can't, prove it wrong. Because quitting is easy, but greatness isn't built on ease. It's built on grit, perseverance, and an unshakable belief in yourself. Remember, every champion was once a contender who refused to give up. Every success story began with someone who decided to keep going, no matter what. So, don't quit. Not today, not tomorrow, not ever. Keep fighting. Keep believing. Keep moving forward. Because the world needs your story. And one day, when you look back on your journey, you'll realize that every struggle, every setback, every moment of doubt, it was all worth it. You are stronger than you think, braver than you know, and more capable than you could ever imagine. So stand tall, keep going, and never, ever quit.